Welcome back to my channel. It's Sidhu here. Let's talk about Weapons, the movie. I just came home watching it and I have some thoughts about it. So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick review, share my thoughts about how I actually felt about the movie. And first of all, let me tell you about myself. Like, I'm not an avid horror movie watcher. I did watch all the major flicks, basically Conjuring or all the basically staple horror movies, and I don't get scared easily. But and also I'm not that much stoic. Like, I also like jump scares are my weakness in a way. Like, I do get startled on a jump scare, not get scared, but for a second I get startled. So that's where I am on the spectrum and everything. And coming back to the movie, so yeah, just I'm trying to place a scale so that you guys can judge if you will vibe with this movie or not. So yeah, again, I'm not a horror connoisseur, or again, I'm not a horror noob also. Somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the average, and I don't have any strong feelings about how a horror movie should be or how a horror movie should not be. It's just I was hyped about this movie. I got hyped about this movie from when I was discussing with my friends about it being a true event and the trailer and everything. So yeah, that's what my mindset was. So we went to a actually 4DX theater. So I experienced this movie in a 4DX environment with chairs moving, and that added to the jump scare element too. Like, whenever there are jump scares, our seats jerked so fast. Like, I was anticipating whenever jump scare, whenever I could predict that a jump scare was coming, I was actually like, oh my god, I'm going to get jerked again. So that added to a little bit of anxiety too. But again, that's my mindset. So yeah, let's get into the movie. First of all, it's not the scariest movie that I have seen. Again, as I said, I'm not even a horror connoisseur or something. Like, I don't watch a horror movie each and every week. But yeah, it's not the scariest movie, and it's not the creepiest movie, and it's not the greatest movie of all time in the horror genre, like the people are hyping it up to be. But all of this being said, that is a great movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually like for example, to give you again, this review is going to be a non-spoiler review, and I will try not to spoil anything. Even if I spoil, I will edit it out, of course, so it won't be a problem. But yeah, to give you a general idea, the movie is going to open up with different types of POVs, and the first half is going to set up all the story. So it's going to be a very slow story. And like, I heard people talking beside myself, like even my colleagues saying, okay, my god, come on, pick it up, where is it going? So again, I understand all horror movies first have to set up the atmosphere, set up the characters, so that their deaths or the consequences that they face will be meaningful or will hit properly. So yeah, but that movie does take its time to set up the characters, set up the events, set up the motivations of the characters, different characters specifically. So yeah, keep that in mind, that it is going to take time when you're watching the movie, basically. So yeah, the second half is very action packed, and second half is basically where it quickly ramps up, and all the story elements it has been setting up comes together. All the creepiness, everything reaches up to the peak point. So yeah, and coming back to the story, coming back to the horror theme, this movie is not scary. I would call this movie a very creepy movie instead of calling it a scary movie. There are few elements that I got scared about. Like, again, as I said, jump scares are my kryptonite or my weakness. Instead of, like, if I see a ghost crawling around the room, I won't feel scared or anything. But if I suddenly, like, I'm a human being, I get startled. So yeah, jump scare do get me sometimes. And yeah, so that it was not a scary movie, like, but it was definitely a creepy movie. You will understand if you guys watch this movie. But for certain characters are like, certain scenes, certain interactions are damn. I was like, oh my god, oh no, what's happening? And yeah, that also comes under horror. Again, I'm not saying it doesn't come under horror, but yeah, it is in the more creepy genre, creepy side of horror than evil horror or something. And It was very interesting, very interesting. The characters were not all goody, good Samaritans type of thing. Each of them had their own weaknesses. Each of them were dealing with their own problems. They were complete. Like, I was actually surprised by it. I don't know why I expected them to be one-dimensional characters and everything, but even the female, the teacher, the principal, and the one of the dads, the police, all the thing, heroes, and everyone, like they were dealing with so much of their own human drawbacks. Like, they had their own backstory, they had their own like, they were not perfect, they had their own life, they were messing up, and even that human, not creepiness, but feeling sad for the characters, like the consequences they were facing. I was like, oh no, oh my god, oh no, that kind of thing. I can't find the word for it, but yeah, that was great again. So yeah, it was not a horror story. It was a great character story. The way the characters interacted, you quickly get attached to the characters. Again, I did get attached to the characters. Like, I was like, oh my god now. And as I said, hopefully this is not a spoiler, but yeah, this is just a general sense that they show different POVs. So when we see a one POV, and when we go to the other POV, going through the same scene that we saw in the first POV, you're like, oh my god, no, you know what's going to happen next, but you feel sad for this character. Like, you know that this character is going to go through that with the added knowledge of this POV. Again, this was again very, and this happens throughout the first half of the movie. So yeah, first half of the movie was not boring. The story didn't ramp up. It was quickly setting up all the characters, going through the same scenes through different POVs. So that was great. And one more thing, as I said, the horror element was not that strong because, again, maybe this is part of the horror genre, and maybe many of the horror connoisseurs will get angry at me for this, because it was a lot funny too. Like, there was a huge amount of humor in the story. Even the horror elements, when people were getting even at the climax, when the creepiness was reaching to the peak and everything, there were still laughters. And I don't think so, like, the creators messed up. Like, we were laughing at things we should not be laughing. No. Deliberately, there were very funny scenes put in, and I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. Some may find it off-putting, like when they were actually supposed to get scared, they were actually laughing and everything. There are certain scenes, like there are certain gags that were being performed, which were very funny, and they had a great laugh throughout the theater, and people were laughing and everything. But yeah, some might for some it might be a deal breaker and everything, like laughing in middle of a huge creepy horror scene. But yeah, funny scene actually, funny scene embedded in a huge horror scene. For some, again, as I said, it may be a deal breaker, but it was fun enough for me. So yeah, it was a weird story. Definitely a weird horror story that I experienced, and it's not like the likes of Conjuring or anything, which is basically horror, full on serious environment. No, there were horror. There was a quick not love story, but a romance plot, and quick father and child relationship plot, and quick alcoholic, like that kind of sense, basically. Not people dealing with their vices and everything. What can I say? Yeah, this is my general talking part, and I did not write anything. I did not write any points to talk about. I just came home from the theater, and I just wanted to talk, share my experience. So yeah, don't get hyped about this movie. It's not the greatest movie of all time, but it's definitely, in my opinion, worth it to watch with your friends, worth it to watch. The creepiness is there. If you want the creepy and like feeling, like experience a great story with some very well written characters and very well shot. This movie was amazingly shot. The music, the feeling the music was inducing, the shots, the cinematography, the screenplay. Maybe the screenplay might be again, I'm not a expert of screenplays and everything, so I am talking as an average movie goer or film experiencer. It was okay. It was well enough. I did not feel bored any point. Maybe it's because I watch many movies, and a normal viewer, more normal than me, might find it a little bit boring. For some of my colleagues were saying again, they were groaning a little bit. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a reality check. It's not the greatest movie of all time, but it's definitely worth it for me, and I hopefully gave you a measuring scale for you to decide if you want to go to this movie or not, if you want to invest money in this or not. And again, I was forced to go to 4DX. 4DX is not my preferred mode to watch any movie. I had some bad experiences in 4DX, so it's been very long time I went to a 4DX movie, especially in India here. So, but to add to this, 4DX definitely helped a little bit during the jump scare scenes and during some pivotal elements. Certain, like the light flashes and everything did help. I think so, they helped. I think so. Again, to actually judge it, I had to experience this in 2D atmosphere also to compare and basically say. But yeah, I think so, they helped. Again, it's not a big deal if 4DX is not there. I don't think so it's going to be a big deal. You guys can check it out anytime and anywhere. But yeah, it was definitely a creepy. And coming back to the theater experience, coming to the decision that should you experience this in theater or should you wait for OTT or anything, I'd say theater. So man, again, I am torn apart. Like for some scenes, the theater gasping together was such a cool experience. We were like, oh my god, oh. And so, like as I said, there were some nail biting scenes. We were all holding to each other. Oh my god. Like we knew some characters were screwed, and those scenes together in a communal experience was great. But yeah, certain, like a strong part of the movie, I was like, okay, like I didn't need to come to theater for this one. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm confusing you guys more than you guys were when you started this video. I just want to give you, like, this is the experience that I had, and there are definitely some great scenes. It hit hard, and it will take its time. So have patience. If you don't have patience, please you guys can wait on OTT so that you won't feel regret, like, oh my god, I spent this time in theater or something. But yeah, if you guys can wait, if you guys can if you guys are able to give this movie a chance, time for it to set itself up, this will be a great movie for you guys. So yeah, this was a movie day today, and yeah, I don't think so I have anything else to say. The characters, definitely the actors acted their ass off. Definitely the Josh Brolin, of course. And again, I hope so this is not a spoiler. He is one of the dads. You'll see this in the first 1 minute, so it's not a spoiler. One of the dads of one of the kids, and he did a great job. And the teacher, I'm sorry, I don't remember the actress's name. She did a great job. She actually did a very great job, like balancing the scrutiny she was facing from the people of the town and her own vices she was dealing with. And she was a complex character. And the the another male main character, again, his name I don't remember. He was the Senate aide in Oppenheimer. I'm sorry, but yeah, he did a great job with his weaknesses he was dealing with, his extreme emotions. That was great. And finally, the big bad villain, that was great. I don't want to spoil it. And that was a little bit twisty plot. So I don't even want to reveal the gender or if they had a gender, but they did a great, like the amount of all the creepiness, scariness the movie held was because of them. And yeah, it was wild. But yeah, guys, so that's it. I hope you guys learn something from this video. I hope I made help you guys make up your decision to either go to the theaters or stay at home and wait for the movie's OTT release or something, or maybe never watch it. Maybe I turned you off so much that you are never going to watch any movie from this director or something. But yeah, hopefully you guys gained something from this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this review, and if you did, please guys, please like, share, subscribe and push the notification bell so that you'll get notified on my other reaction videos drop. In this channel I made this channel to react to fun stuff that I like and review fun stuff. So basically I want to share my viewpoints. I don't have people to talk about the things I watch, to discuss about the things I watch. So this is my way of expressing my viewpoints, my thoughts, my reviews, and hopefully you guys like my reactions too, because I find it interesting. Like, I want to show someone my reaction. Like I got scared here. I cried here. I got shocked here. In that sense, so hopefully it's not so very narcissistic in my viewpoint. I like it. So if you guys like it, please stick around, subscribe, push notification bell, and most importantly, as I said, I formed this channel to make a community, to interact with you guys, to discuss with other people about my passion, about my interests. So, and that's the only way I can do this is not through video. This is a one-way channel. I actually want to interact with you, and the best place to do it is in the comment section. So please comment down below. Maybe you guys liked it very much, this movie, or maybe I missed something, or maybe there is some deep underlying narrative that I missed, which made the movie more in depth, so that the people who are watching this video can maybe change their mind. Maybe I turn them off, you guys can turn them on in the comment section. Please discuss, and please share your favorite moments in the comment section. If it contains a spoiler, do put a spoiler warning. Let's be a healthy community here. So yeah, interact with me guys. Recommend me new movies, recommend me new horror movies. Maybe if I have not watched it, I will watch it. Maybe I will react to it on the channel. And I'm a very avid anime watcher, so you guys can talk about that also. Maybe books and anything. I'm here for it. Just come into the comment section, talk with me. I'm free actually, so I will reply to each and every comment. I read each and every comment. I'm a small channel, so it is very possible to react and reply to each and every comment. So yeah, hopefully I will find you guys in the comment section, and hopefully I'll find you guys in the next video also. So this was a quick review. No, not quick review. My God, it's almost 20 minutes. Man, I do yap a lot. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll meet you guys in the next video.